It feels like the biggest section of the store. There are a lot of self-improvement books on the market, and no one has time to sift through all of them. So my next guest has done that legwork. Book reviewer and writer Kimberly Christenson is here to share 7 books to help you reach goal in the new year. It's great to see you, friend.
Good to see you again.
And I love how you describe these to our producer. These are not to shove it down your throat self-helpy.
I don't love self-help like a lot of people do, and that it's all they read. I'm very picky about it. So these are books that don't feel like they're super didactic and here's how you do it, but they are very helpful, and they offer fresh perspectives in my mind of things that we've heard about over and over again.
So reinforcing those principles in a readable way. I mean, they have to carry the right tone and vibe.
Yes, they have to be well written.
There you go.
And these ones engaged me.
Okay, let's get right into it. First, Happy Money.
Yes, the Japanese art of making peace with your money.
Ooh.
So this is a lot about your mindset surrounding money, not so much do these things in business and you'll be rich. But he has his own way of leading you to that. And I just found it really refreshing to hear these different ways of thinking about your money and adopting a more abundant mindset around money.
We recognize that name, Ken Honda. Is that of the Honda name and brand? Do we know?
That's a really great question. He never mentions it in the book.
Never self-identifies.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But that byline brings credibility.
It does. And
in the letters.
7 million copies of this book.
So that says something.
Yeah, credibility.
All right, next on your list, the Read Aloud family, making meaningful and lasting connections with your kids. We all want more of that.
We do. And I think we undervalue the power of reading aloud to our kids. And she says in this book that reading to your kids is the best use we can make of our time as parents. If you give your children nothing else, give them stories.
And you're really passionate about this.
Really passionate. We could have a whole segment just on that, but it's really incredible the way that she brings in statistics to help us understand as parents the impact that reading to them has. And it doesn't need to be an hour a day. It can be 10 minutes, 5 minutes, one book, whatever you can do to read to your child, it goes a long, long way.
Go ahead.
I
don't know if this counts. I've got littles, but I keep a joke book in the car. And so for those downtimes, just pulling it out and having that, you're right, out loud dialogue.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we advance and mature to more, thoughtful narratives than knock-knocks. But right now, that's a fun...
Humor's important.
It's a fun connective moment for us.
Yeah, that absolutely counts. And audiobooks count too.
Okay.
So, and Circle Round, the podcast, is a story podcast, and there's lots like that also are part of this reading aloud world.
We're hearing a lot right now about the book Essentialism. It's really popular with readers. And you say if you like that book or you like those themes, this next one will check your box.
Yes. In fact, Time Management for Mortals, 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman. I think it's recommended by him, the author of Essentialism. And so Greg McKeown. And so this one is... it's my favorite book I've read about time management. And it makes you think differently about what being productive means. And it just really iterates how we have 4,000 weeks on this earth. And I don't know what you feel when you hear that, but I think
it's sort of a pit in your stomach.
Kind of a pit in your stomach.
It's a blink, isn't it? It's a blink.
It's a blink. And he really helps you feel better about making the most of that. It's not like a fear-mongering book in any way, but it really does help with your perspective.
Well, and just that statement,
time.
4,000 weeks, is that what you said?
Yes.
It changes a Monday. It changes the 7 days ahead of me that I usually drag my feet and dread. I can do something with that week.
Exactly.
I only have 4,000 of them. Okay, this next book you say has the power to change how we engage with one another.
Yes, so The Light We Give by Simranjeet Singh. He is a religion professor, and he was named by Time Magazine as one of the most influential people. Let's see, Time Magazine, 16 people fighting for a more equal America. He's an incredible person, and I've interacted with him a little bit, and he's just lovely. And this book, so he talks about his experience growing up in the Sikh religion, growing up with his brother in Texas and the racism that he faced there and beyond as he moved to New York. But the way that he drew on his beliefs in his religion to not hold on to divisiveness and to not scan each other for the ways we're different, but to find ways that we agree on things and that we have common beliefs. And it's just a really refreshing, beautiful story.
Thank you for this. You can feel the power in just your description and summary. The Creative Act, who do you recommend this for?
Yes, any creative. So any artist, writer, any type of creative. It's really beautiful. It's like a good coffee table book you can reference.
Pretty, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's read by the author, really great audio.
Okay.
And it makes a beautiful gift as well.
Digital minimalism. I'm intrigued by
yes.
just the title. Sign me up.
This is one of my favorites because we all need it so much. It teaches you how to maybe break up with your technology a little bit and your phone specifically, and it teaches you the power of solitude, intentional solitude, not just by yourself with your phone, but by yourself with not even other people's thoughts coming in to bombard you and the importance of that.
Yes.
Yeah, and just how to have a better relationship with our tech-savvy world.
This last book, not new, but still commonly quoted, which is huge. These authors, local authors, I will add, have made a huge wave in how women think about their bodies and talk about their bodies.
Yes. I think every woman needs to read this, and every parent of a teenager, and every teenager. I couldn't recommend it more, but I thought I was pretty body positive, but when I read it, I realized the ways that even subconsciously, I objectify myself and other bodies, you know? So I think it's really important to read and get just that perspective shift that we all need.
Two sisters, two PhDs wrote this, and it's thought-provoking. It is.
It is.
Kim, thank you so much. Where can we get more recommendations from you?
Just on Instagram at Talk Wordy to Me.
All right, Talk Wordy to Me. We'll link you over. Thank you again for these fresh read recommendations to help you again meet goal in the new year. We'll post a link to Kim's platform as well as list these books out by title and author. You're looking for that curated collection on our website, studio5.ksl.com. You can always access the search engine in the upper right-hand corner of the screen as well to drum up or draw upon topics or conversations you hear here every day.